Cooking with Max. We're doing some coconut rice and some canned salmon. We're keeping it simple today, very simple. Just a simple process, and we're going to show you exactly how we're going to do it. Alright, the rice is in. Now we're going to add a little salt. Very light salt, because I'm not too fond of cooking with too much salt. So very light salt. And we're going to let that come to a boil. And now we're going to start working on the salmon. That's the coconut rice. It's coming to a boil right now. It's seasoned. I can't tell you guys the recipe, but it's seasoned, and we're going to look at how it turns out at the end of the day, all right? All right, right now I'm fluffing the rice, but you need a little extra coconut milk, so as we say, we're doing coconut rice. I'm adding it, and now the pot is getting hot over there for the salmon, which is over here, and in a few minutes we'll have it right. So now I'm turning the fire way down low, put some foil paper over it, and make sure we just steam now, because that's the thing with the rice. You can't cook rice, you have to steam rice. All right, so stay tuned. Max is back. We'll be back soon, and I will show you the finished product. Right, so at this point we put in some foil over the coconut rice and turn the fire way down low. At this point you turn it way down low, and you just let it steam now. Just let it simmer, and we'll be all right in I would say maybe in another half an hour we will be all right. Right, at this point now we sauteing to get prepared for the salmon. The onion is in. As I said, I put some good Grenadian coconut oil. That's where I'm from, so I'm trying to promote Grenadian coconut oil. Then we're gonna add some scallion. Right, so now that's the saute process, right? That's the saute process. We're gonna add some scallion. Then we're gonna add some peppers. I don't have green, I only have orange for now, so work with me, but it gives the same flavor either way, right? And as you can see here, the tomato is there, but I add the tomato later because the tomato get mushy at some point, right? And we have the salmon here, and we're gonna just saute this for a few minutes. Then the seasonings over here, we're gonna start adding it just for flavor. I prefer, to be honest with you, I prefer to use natural seasoning, but sometimes you have to do a little powdered seasoning. It's all good. It's all about your preference, but the natural seasoning could give you a good taste and flavor. That way you don't have to use powdered seasoning. But I'm using a little onion powder, a little garlic powder, some fish seasoning, some obe, which is, I like the obe for when you're doing fish. And then Maggi fish seasoning, you add some to that, and then you just let it saute for a few minutes, and we should be okay in a few. But at this point now, the rice is, look at the rice now, the rice is being covered, and as you see, I add foil to it. So right now we're just steaming on very low fire. There is no real fire over this, right? It's on very low fire. So within another few minutes, we should have a meal. Which one we call it? The quick meal on a Tuesday that we just do. And we'll be right back. Thank you, guys. The rice is almost done, and I'm just sharing a little secret with you guys. Right at the end, I'm adding some scallion, fresh scallion. So right at the end, for flavor, you cannot go wrong with that. I'm not, as I said, I'm not using a spoon. I'm just going to fluff it at this point and let it simmer. And we're going to have a meal in a short while. Thank you again. All right, so we are at the fluffing stage with the rice. It's almost there. As I said to you guys, it's better to fluff than to store the rice. Alright, so you fluff the rice and just let it make sure everything is turned around. I'm gonna cover that back. As you see, I have some foil paper over it, but that's because it's steaming and it's on very low fire. So I'm gonna move over to the salmon now. It's already been sauteed, as you can see. I will add in the salmon now. I'm adding in the salmon now as we speak. It looks like I will have to add a little more oil, but let's see how that, because you have to remember every different food creates its own liquid. So let's see how it goes, and then I would add. I also didn't add the tomato yet because the tomato just takes a little less time to get into it. So that's it. So we're doing that then. All right, so at this point now, yes, I could add some garlic powder. That's for flavor. As I said to you guys earlier, I'm not too fond of powdered seasoning, but you know, sometimes for a little added flavor, you have to do it. Add some garlic powder. This here is my favorite. This is Creole seasoning. I really do like it. I really do like Creole seasoning. I will definitely add some Obe, which I personally think Obe is the best seasoning for fish. Anything seafood. And there we go. I'm not a big fan of spicy, but sometimes you have to add a little pepper to your meal. So I'm adding some pepper at this point, and it's not too much. Then sorry guys, I need to add a little paprika, and this is the smoked paprika. Alright, so we're doing that, and I'm gonna give you guys a small secret. You add a little coconut milk to the salmon just for flavor, because you know coconut is always good flavor. And now I realize I have to add some more Grenadian best coconut oil, so I will add some now, and then at this point we just wait and see how well. We're not going to wait and see. I know how it's going to turn out, right? And if I need to add anything, which would be right at the end, I have some tomato, I have some scallion, I have some onion, and I could add that. So let's see how this turns out. Give me another 5 minutes. I would say 10. Give me another 10 minutes and we're gonna have a meal. So guys, we are at the final stage. I'm not using my spoon in the rice because at the end of rice you don't use a spoon, you fluff it. It's done. It's done. The rice is simmered. As I said, it's Tuesday and it's just a quick meal. That's our the salmon, canned salmon, do up with onions and peppers, and as I said, Grenadian coconut oil. So guys, this is it. Cooking with Max. My nephew is back there. He doesn't want to show his face, but what I would do in about 10 minutes is show you guys a video of the presentation when I put it on the plate. Thank you guys. All right, cooking with Max on a Tuesday is at the final stage. I'm dishing out the rice, the coconut rice. As I said, it's seasoned coconut rice. The person I'm serving for right now have a long stomach. If you guys don't know what that means, it's like they could eat a lot. So he's getting 4 scoops, and then now I'm gonna take out the salmon. Oh wow, yes, this look great. I'm taking out the salmon now, and I'm trying my best to be professional with it. I'm not a good sharer. Let me be honest with you guys. Usually I cook and I don't share. All right, so this is it. This is it. This is it. Coconut rice with salmon with Cooking with Max.